Do you ever feel stuck when it comes to transitions and titles that actually make your video pop? I'll let you in on a little secret. Templates. Seriously. You don't have to spend hours or days building your own title animations or transitions from scratch. With the right templates, you can make your videos look polished and professional in no time. In this video, I will show you how using Adobe Stock's titles, transitions, and overlays can level up your Reels or TikToks, and the best part is you do not need to be a motion graphic wizard or a pro editor. In case we haven't met before, my name is Lila, so lovely to meet you. I am also known as Lila from YouTube on the internet. I am a creator and video editor, and on my YouTube channel, I teach everything about filmmaking and video editing. Editing short-form content can definitely feel like a lot, especially when you're trying to post consistently, but also maintaining that high quality. But making something high quality doesn't mean having to edit everything from scratch every single time. It's really just about knowing the right tools and the right techniques to help you speed things up without having to sacrifice your personal style or your creativity. Adobe Stock is one of those tools. It is an all-in-one library that offers ready-to-use assets such as titles, transitions, overlays, you name it, they have it, and they help you get to a finished video much faster. But these aren't just time savers, because they're actually creative tools that help us make simple edits look way more polished and way more professional in just a few clicks. If we go to templates and then we type in transition, and then we're going to filter the results by vertical. This way we get results that are actually designed for Reels and short form vertical content. In case you have a preference for a software, let's say Adobe Premiere Pro, or you edit in Adobe After Effects, make sure that you select that right here as well. Let me walk you through how to use one of these templates in action. We'll start with a transition. I think something like this works really well in a vlog when you want to skip ahead in time or you want to move the story forward in a fun and engaging way. In the project bin, I've got 3 folders right here. I've got edit, final, and other. First, we're going to open our final sequence because this is where we can pick the transition that we want to use, because we don't need to use all of them. And we're going to pick the first one. So now we will go into that first folder and then open media and open transition 1 vertical. Here we can open up the sequence for media A and media B. And since I have the project of my vlog already open, I am just going to drag and drop those shots directly onto these sequences. And I make sure that the length of each clip matches with the placeholder. When we've done that and we go back to our final sequence, we can see that our transition is already good to go. So now all there's left to do for me is to drag this to my vlog sequence, and voila. How easy is this? It can actually be even easier, because one of my favorite things is that you don't actually need to leave Premiere Pro to use any of these assets, because Adobe Stock is built into Premiere Pro. Just go to Window, Graphics Templates, and then open the Adobe Stock tab, and then search for whatever you need. So let's say that we want to add a title animation to our video. Now, instead of having to create this from scratch, decide on the fonts, add keyframes, or build an entire animation in After Effects, we can just search for it. Since we're going for a slightly vintage grungy vibe, we want a title that fits that vibe. So I'm going to go for this one right here, which I've already licensed, and I'm simply drag and dropping that onto the timeline. Now, don't worry about the background just yet, we will fix that in a second. Before we do that though, I'm going to look for the right frame to start this animation, because this specific one consists of 3 titles and we only need 2. Let's go to Effect Controls, and then under Opacity, we're going to change the blend mode to Lighten. Then in the Properties panel, we want to make sure that both background colors are black to get rid of that white background. And next we have to just change the text, and then it is just a matter of timing it with the cuts and the music to make it look as good as we can. Another thing that I love doing is using overlays as transitions. Overlays like lens flares or film burns or glitch effects, for example. Once you find one that you like, just drop it on top of your cut on the timeline, and then go to Effect Controls, go to Opacity, and then change the blend mode to Lighten or Screen, depending on the look that you're going for. I usually use Lighten. Now it's just a matter of timing the transition well. So what I usually do is I usually play through the video, and if I see an animation or flickering or something that I like, then I hit M on my keyboard to add a marker to that clip. And then I line up that marker with the cut. And if needed, you can cut a little bit of the beginning and the end of the clip to dial it all a little bit in. Now, at the end of the day, Adobe Stock isn't just about editing faster. It is also about helping us focus more on the fun part of the process, which is the creative creative part of the process. When you aren't stuck keyframing for hours on end, you get to play more and you get to try new styles. And if you're trying to make your short form videos stand out without having to spend all your time on the timeline, building your own go-to library of templates can seriously help. So make sure that you check out Adobe Stock, and I hope to see you in the next one.